poetry. Since Catherine so kindly bought a copy of Skipping Over Damaged Area, I'll try to remember one or two of my haiku. Like, dark matter gathers on my desktop and devours all my files. No, that's not right. That's a fusion of two different things. Dark matter gathers at the bottom of my coffee cup. A black hole opens on my desktop.
I like the remix.
Yeah.
That's right, the IQ mix. Thanks. Oh, and before I start homering, I want to set. Hey, look! I just discovered that the Apple phone stopwatch thing has like a cool looking stopwatch thing, not the boring look, but the old school. Oh, there's a compass on it that looks like a proper compass too. But yeah, that's just the stopwatch anyway. 3, 2, 1. Homer is go. All just sat there, silent. Shh. Shush. Shush. No one had the heart to reply with harshness. Only Antinous, who found it in himself to say, "Great! So high and mighty Telemachus." Such unbridled rage. While now, fling your accusations at us? Think to pin the blame on us? You think again. It's not the suitors here who deserve the blame. It's your own dear mother, the matchless queen of cunning. Look here, for 3 years now, getting on to 4, she's played it fast and loose with all our hearts, building each man's hopes, dangling promises, dropping hints to each, showing a bit of leg maybe, but all the while with something else in mind. This was her latest masterpiece of guile. She set up a great loom in the royal halls, and she began to weave and weave and weave. And the weaving fine spun, the yarns endless. And she would lead us on. Young men, my suitors, now that King Odysseus is no more, go slowly, keen as you are to marry me, until I can finish off this web. So my weaving won't all fray and come to nothing. This is a shroud for our old Lord Laertes, for that day when the deadly fate that lays us out at last will take him down. Take him down! Take him down! As Grant would say. I dread the shame my countrywomen would heap upon me. Yes, if a man of such wealth should lie in state without a shroud for cover. Weapons for defense! The last thing I remember he said. Her very words. And despite our pride and pression, we believed her. So by day she'd weave at her great and growing web. By night, by the light of torches set beside her, she would unravel all she'd done. 3 whole years she deceived us blind, seduced us with this scheme. Then, when the wheeling seasons brought the 4th year on, one of her women, in on the Queen's secret, told the truth, and we caught her in the act, unweaving her gorgeous web. So she finished it off against her will. We forced her. Now, Telemachus, here is how the suitors answer you, lap. Burn it in your hand, mind, not hand. You burn it in your mind, hand, mind, mind, the hand of your mind. You and all our people, send your mother back to the future. Direct her to marry whomever her father picks, whoever pleases her, so long as she persists in tormenting us. Quick to exploit the gifts Athena gave her, a skilled hand for elegant work, a fine mind and subtle wiles too. We've never heard the like, not even in old stories, sung of all Achaea's well-coiffed queens who graced the years gone by. Mycenae, crowned with garlands, Tyro and Alcmena, I'm sure I mispronounced all those names. No one could equal Penelope for ease of pronunciation and intrigue. But in this case, she intrigued beyond all limits. So, we will devour your worldly goods and wealth, as long as she holds out. holds to that course the gods have charted deep inside her heart. Great renown she wins for herself, no doubt. Great loss for you too in treasure. We'll not go back to our old estates, or leave for other parts. I shouldn't have done that because I lost my line. Not till she weds the Argive man she fancies, and his name had better not be Riker. But with calm and good sense, Telemachus replied, Antinous, how can I drive my mother from our house against her will? The one who bore me, reared me too. My father is worlds away, dead or alive, who knows, who knows? Somebody knows. Imagine the high price I'd have to pay Icarius if all on my own I send my mother home. Oh, what I would suffer from her father, and some dark god would hurt me even more. When mother, leaving her own house behind, calls down her withering furies on my head, and now people's cries of shame would hound my heels. I will never issue that ultimatum to my mother, and you, if you have any shame in your own hearts, you must leave my palace. See you to your feasting bells elsewhere, devour your own possessions, house to house by turns and bells. But if you decide the bell is better, richer here, destroy one man's bells and going scot-free. All right then, carve away, bell away, bell, bell, bell away.